Hello. It's Friday and it's our wider curriculum. A bit of fun for you today with this, I think. We would have done this in class when we look at the government. We've looked at it in the past, but we would have done this as a bit of a retrieval in Sum2. Anyone can become an MP. You can form your own political party. You just need to pay. You need to register. I think it's £500 or something like that. So, imagine this. You have formed your own party and are standing for MP in your local constituency. Okay, let's not go straight for trying to win the general election. Let's start where you would, and you start at your constituency. What would your party be called? And remember, this tells a lot about your party, so don't go for something really strange, okay? Take a bit of thought into that one. That might be the last thing you do. What would your logo be? Keep it really simple so it's recognisable, also cheap to make and easy to make lots of. If I go down to the bottom here, all of these are really easy to make. You know, everyone can draw a circle and some lines. That's essentially a flower. That's a scribble of a tree. That's a pound sign. You know, they're relatively simple, and it's very clear who the party is. There's a colour scheme. The party name is on there, other than the Conservatives, which is strange. So think carefully. It's got to be simple. It also gives the sort of colour theme to your party. Like I said here, 2B, think of the main colour that would represent you, because that's going to be on your backgrounds, it might be on your ribbons and everything. You get a letter through the post, you see it's red, you know it's going to be Labour. You see it blue, it's going to be Conservative. In your local constituency manifesto, what would your 3 main points be? So going back to before Christmas, we looked at the 3 main points of the parties, didn't we? There were some similarities. There was, something about the environment, something about the economy, something about schools and hospitals, something about caring for the elderly. What would your 3 main manifesto points be for your local area? And that's what's key. In your local area, you may only have 5 or 6 schools. It might be actually a local area issue. It's more about bin collections and litter and behaviour in parks or parks themselves, community spaces. So don't go to those big issues, although things like the environment for a local issue are things like litter and areas like that. But you've got to make them suitable for a local constituency. So you live in the area, maybe ask your parents, what are some local issues, do you think? Maybe you've got some. And then number 4, I want you to think about a national one. So if you were to go for a general election, what would your 3 main points be? So what would you make 3 main points for a national manifesto? So that's where you can think bigger. And I put at the bottom, you can go absolutely wild with this, guys. It's not brilliant outside. It's drizzling on and off. When it's been sunny, I totally understand it. We go outside, we get the warmth on our skin. We've needed it. But you can go crazy with this. You've got a weekend as well. Let's be honest. I mean, it doesn't have to be handed to me today. You can do it over the week. Go crazy. Create a PowerPoint about your manifesto. Word or Publisher. They've got good templates for leaflets, like we did last time. Publisher, I think we used last time. Was it Publisher we used? If you click on templates and click leaflet or handout, you'll get something. Design and make your own party logo. You could sketch that out. You make a badge. Yeah, you could even hold a press conference, okay? And members of your family can be the media. You can sit at the front behind a table, and you can get your mum and dad or whoever with a couple. They make a couple of questions, and they don't even tell you about it, and you've just got to answer those questions when they ask. So like the BNMP game, but for real. How would you handle it? How would you handle it if it was then recorded as well? Because that's what it's like to be a member of Parliament. Everything you say is recorded. So you could really go crazy with that and send anything you do with this. We're really interested, and I'm really gutted that we're not doing this in class, okay? So, because in class, I'd have got the entire class trying to hold a press conference with you. So, have a look at this. It's all nice and clear for you. And at the bottom here is just a few ideas for you to really go with this, all right? And I look forward to seeing some of these, hopefully, okay? So good luck and enjoy your weekend as well, guys.